Brought to you by Alman Auctions, the worldwide leader in antique tractor auctions.
Farmall Land USA is a place you have to see to believe. Row upon row of IH tractors, cared for by former IH dealer Jerry Mez, who started collecting more than 40 years ago.
Tried to go with one particular model of each kind. The only place I've deviated from that very much is with the 1206, which is my favorite tractor ever. And I have 4 of those in here that I take very good care of. They don't go out very often and only when the sun's shining. As to the number of tractors I own right now, it's probably around 175.
Visitors from all over the world come to see Jerry's amazing IH collection. And there's even a special corner just for classic tractor widows who get dragged along.
We had some people come through from Missouri, and one of the ladies said, you need a tractor widow's lounge, someplace for the ladies to go and sit and relax while the men are looking. And that's what gave us the idea. This is my corner. And he pretty much hasn't said anything and let me have the reign of doing whatever I wanted in this.
No doubt you'll see red when you come to Jerry's museum, but you also just might get stopped in your tracks by a big yellow machine. Built in the IH construction equipment plant in Illinois, this is the rare 1961 International 4300.
What drew me to the 4300, there were very few of them made. Some reports say 36 of them. I think more accurate is in the 40s, but definitely less than 50 that were ever made. They were made on a custom basis by the IH company, of course, at that time. This is a 1960. Serial number 1006, which I believe to be the 6th one made. They were made only on an order basis. The customer had to order it and then wait for it. The 4300 in those days, since it was basically too big for the average farmer, it went to a lot of places that had, like Montana and Kansas and so forth, where they had big acreages, no fences and so forth.
This 4300 did spend its working life in Montana, and it would pull a fully mounted 10-bottom plow, huge for the time.
One of the unique features of this tractor is the sheer size of the drawbar. This is 3-inch steel, has a hammer strap hitch type and 2 cylinders on it, and this was where a weight bracket would have gone. The tractor that had the 10-bottom plow on it there was a special 3-point hitch made for it, which was also really massive. This one just got the standard drawbar on it. Another unique item on this tractor was the pure size of the engine, which was 817 cubic inches. It was a direct start diesel. Some of them started on gas when they went to the bigger engines, but this one it was direct start on diesel, and at those days was a 817 engine, was a huge engine.
When Jerry first got it, the big 4300 ran okay, but it didn't look so good.
Mechanically, the engine, like I say, it's beautiful shape, runs great. Transmission, rear end, and all that were fine, but it wasn't pretty sitting on the truck when I got it. In fact, it made me wonder what I did. It's got about 18 gallons of yellow paint on it, of which 4 or 5 gallons were all underneath it, so I helped do that too. I know about that. It took a lot of work, but the fundamentals were good. The sheet metal and things were not good, but turned out fine.
Fine indeed. And it's a rare yellow standout in Jerry's river of red tractors.
The 4300 is like probably my favorite piece, along with the 1206s. Being to the scarcity of it and just the immense size of it, people just can't believe how big it was for that time when you were compare it with Super M's and things like that were on the normal farms, or M's or things like that. And it's just unique in the size, and the yellow color fools a lot of people.
One detail on this 4300 is not original. Look closely and you'll see these words: "Before I grew up, I was a Cub Cadet." Yes, sir, Jerry's got a sense of humor and an outstanding collection that features one of the rare yellow birds in the IH world.
I believe there's probably around between 10 and 15 of them left in the world now, and one of the biggest collector items that you can get if you're into IH machinery.